Hey folks, today is March the 11th. It's currently 6:13 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our CopyVic Trade Copier service week number 5 live testing review. If you guys recall, last week was a tough week for us. We lost 4.77%. The week before that, we lost 0.68%. And the week before that, we lost 0.86%. So definitely a tough period, a tough go for us with the CopyVic service here. Let's see exactly what happened this week. And we come down here, we can see we're currently down 6.89%. Unfortunately, equity curve is definitely not moving in the direction we want it to be. And this week we actually lost 1.15%, or $10.93 on our $1,000 account. Unfortunately, here we can see for the month of March, we're now down 5.06%. Also wanted to make mention, just like I did in the Agimat video, guys, you do not have to trade during these periods. Feel free to sit these markets out right now. As we've seen the past, 3 weeks with everything that's going on in the world, the markets have been crazy. And this is not the only service that is having a tough time in the current markets. There are several expert advisors that I'm following that have taken heavy hits this week, not to mention last week. And, there's no shame, like I said, in just sitting it out and just watching. I'm testing several expert advisors, and I'm trying to document how these EAs perform in every market condition. That's why I'm kind of trading through everything. You guys, a lot of you are not doing that, so you don't have to risk your funds in these markets if you don't want to. All right, just wanted to put that out there for everybody. And we can come over here and we can see the overall master count is down 4.06%. And we come over here. Actually, let's go ahead now and jump into the VPS so we can see exactly what happened. Before we jump into the Telegram, there was an announcement there, so we'll definitely make sure I show that to you guys. The first day of the week was the 7th. Pretty sure. Yep, the 7th. All right, so as you can see, we started out relatively well. Small wins, but a lot more small wins than we had small losses, put it like that. And as we got deeper into the week, we started to get losses that were 3 or 4 times larger than our small wins, and that kind of just took over. We don't really see any of those. Actually, there are a few. Here's a $3.62 win, $3.22 win, but it wasn't enough to kind of get us into the green where we needed to be. And you can see overall we're now down $98.77. And let me see here. Okay. So the next thing I want to show you guys, where am I at? Let's come over here to the Telegram. All right, this is what Vic had to say today. Hey everyone, I won't be trading on this copier for the remainder of the month and cutting our losses. It's not worth it to continue on at this point with the market conditions over the last 6 weeks. This really sucks, but I'm seeing too many of my friends and other big players in the Forex industry struggling to keep their head above water as well. So I'm taking this as a sign to take a short break, retest my strategy, and hopefully reconvene at the end of the month in better market conditions. Also, the way I trade on funded accounts, challenges versus how I trade on this copier are very different. I might be looking at a possible alternative where the trade strategy I use on these prop firms will translate better than they would on this copier, so that broker fee, spread, and slippage issues aren't a factor when executing that same strategy. Anyways, I'll continue to keep everyone posted here. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend. All right, so that's kind of an update from Vic. So he is kind of shutting things down here for some time, like I said, until things kind of settle down, which I think is definitely a good idea, which means we'll also be shutting down this test. Unfortunately, for this period, we definitely did not pass testing, unfortunately, but we definitely can pick this up again in the future after Vic decides to, start things back up again, and hopefully markets kind of get back to normal here. So we'll just be patient. We'll kind of pause this for right now and just wait for calmer waters. In the meantime, I will definitely look at introducing something new so that we can keep things going with different tests on Friday. I believe there's another product from Senri Advice, and I'll most likely look at introducing that sometime next week. So be on the lookout for that. So this will be most likely our last video for the CopyVic service. Like I said, unless Vic decides to bring it back at some point in the future. So all right, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this relatively short video series, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Take care, folks.